Hey everyone, I'm the Sun. My friends call me Sunny. I was talking to Earth the other day and he said, you should make a video about the planets of the solar system. Well, that's not fair. I'm a star, not a planet, and well, you can see I am the center of the solar system. Everyone revolves around me, so I decided to talk about myself first. Like I said, I am a star, actually a pretty new one at about 4.5 billion years old. I was made of gas and dust in a big explosion. Kind of makes me a pretty big deal, don't you think? While I do enjoy being the biggest and brightest thing in our solar system, I do have my friends around here. This is my favorite picture of me and my friend Mercury. Looks so good in that picture. He's so close to me, I heat him up to about 800 degrees Fahrenheit every day. It's pretty hot. Not as hot as me, of course. Now he does orbit around me, but not in a circle like most of the other planets. Instead, it's kind of an egg shape. Sometimes he's really close to me, sometimes not. Oh look, it's my friend Venus. He's the second closest planet to me. Now he is beautiful, but normally he looks like this because of the atmosphere around. It's very hard to get through and full of carbon dioxide, so no one can live there. Almost exactly the same size as Earth, though. Actually predicted that once upon a time, it could have looked like Earth and people could have lived there. Wouldn't that be cool? Especially because you guys are right next to each other. Now this is the planet Earth. You probably recognize it because I think you live there. It is made up of about 70% ocean, but it's pretty cool to see me shine off of you because I'm about 9 million miles away. I can't ever see you humans, but I do see your rockets sometime. Hey look, it's my friend Mars. Mars is the fourth planet away from me, right behind Earth by a few million miles. Now if you look at the color, you'll see that it's red. It's actually because of the dirt. It has a lot of oxygen in it, which gives it the red color. Another cool thing about Mars is it doesn't have an atmosphere, which keeps all the heat in. So when I shoot my rays over there, it pretty much goes back into the air, leaving it to be very, very cold on Mars. You'll also see a lot of craters there. When I squint pretty hard, I can see them. About 43,000, in fact, causing the solar system's biggest volcano, which you can see now. It's about 3 times bigger than Mount Everest. Now, another pretty cool thing about Mars is you do see that white on the top. That is a polar ice cap. So you can see that Mars does have some pretty cool features from ice and volcanoes. Now those make up the inner planets, which are the ones closest to me. Like I said, just to remind you, Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars. Looks like we're getting into the outer planets. These are harder for me to see. I have to squint when they go by, but this is Jupiter. It's the largest of all the planets in the solar system, but it's actually made of gas. It's called a gas giant. I mean, there is no land. You wouldn't be able to walk on Jupiter. It's also pretty cool because it is very big, but the way it spins, one day is only 10 hours. Another interesting thing is that spot you see, it's actually a giant storm. It's a storm that's been going on for 300 years. Well, it might not look that big in the picture. If you put Earth by the storm, it'd be 3 times bigger than Earth. I'm glad I don't have any storms like that. Saturn is next. It's another really big gas giant. In fact, 95 Earths can fit in that one planet. Now, most people know it because of the rings. No one really knows what they're made of. I tried to ask Saturn. I think he said that it was a shattered moon created the rings, but I was also yelling about 900 million miles away. What I do know is the rings spin so fast that it creates winds that cause a hurricane that lasts for hundreds of years. Looks like we're getting into our last 2 planets of the solar system. These are harder for me to see because they are smaller and they're so far away. But this one's called Uranus. Now, if it looks like it's on its side, it's because it actually is. There's rumors among the planets that a long time ago, an object hit it. The crash was so powerful it completely turned it on its side. Now, Uranus is also very cold. It's called the ice giant, in fact. It's because, well, my rays are only so strong, so it doesn't make it all the way out there, leaving it a really cold negative 300 degrees. The crazy thing is, Uranus isn't even the coldest planet. That's Neptune. It's even further away. It's actually 2,794 million miles away from me. Leaves it only at a negative 370 degrees Fahrenheit. Also has that dark spot you see? Another big storm. Crazy thing is, we keep looking for the storm, it keeps coming and disappearing. The 4 outer planets you just learned about, plus the 4 inner planets, and of course me, makes up our solar system. Each planet has a different surface, atmosphere, and temperature. And honestly, I'm just happy that I get to be a part of it. Thank you for listening.